What's going on YouTube, man? It's your boy Young Fob, tapping back in with another video for y'all. And man, oh man, this video really struck my attention. Apparently Stephon Marbury said some things that set the record straight with LeBron James. Man, I'm not gonna lie, I really hope this is not another not a hate, but a trash talk video on LeBron, man. But hey, with that being said, let's get right into the video, man. If y'all are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button so y'all don't miss out on any of the NBA content produced for y'all on the channel. And man, let's get right into it. Yes, sir.
I never seen Jordan or Kobe shoot an air ball at the free throw line. Come on, man. It shouldn't even be mentioned in the same breath as Michael Jordan. I said, what was that? Is this an earthquake? If we don't get a chip, at least let me feel that you going for it. People from New York can talk about me, but other people can't talk about me.
That's family.
You feel me? My mom can literally be like, if he doing something that he's not supposed to be doing, make sure you tear his ass up and you bring him here so I can tear his ass up.
Again. What?
Y'all know what we got here, man. We back with an episode of New York Minute. We got a special guest for y'all today. I'm gonna just keep it simple and say New York legend, Stephon Marbury. Thanks for pulling up today.
Facts.
My dog, my dog.
New
Kith and all that too.
New kid.
You know, I just jumped out and
So
then
you
I
jumped-
jumped
this
in
was
it.
tripped out.
You know,
I
I went
see.
to the store just now and I said, you know, it's Kith night at the Garden, so
It is.
Heard it. When they say your name up in the Jumbotron, what you gonna do? Or you
Just a
gonna be
peace
like,
sign?
yo?
I mean, it's always love.
Oh, I bet.
You know, I was speaking sign language, so I was learning a couple of things when I was in China. I like to hit them with that 3 because I got 3 chips, and that's my jersey number. Strawberry with the logo.
Yes,
Oh, I
sir.
didn't even
You know
peep
what it
that.
is.
That's
You from
tough.
Coney, and you said what happened to the NBA talent from Coney? Like, what's been happening lately? And there's so much talent out here, and they're not making it to the pro level, right? Like, what's your thought on that? Why is it that New York City Hoopers are not making it to the NBA?
We got to get back in the lab.
Okay.
More kids need to play more in the street than playing just AAU basketball. We got to get back to getting our street ball leads back popping, getting our kids getting the impact
a good
from when they
take.
land, from when they jump. Because when you play on the court, on concrete, yeah, your knees, but when you add the strength and all of the other things that you add to your training, if you play basketball on the concrete, your legs are gonna get so strong. So when you go play high school, college basketball, and then in the NBA, you like a cat when you land.
I never really necessarily thought about that. The fact that you're training on like those different surfaces really builds up some kind of different level of strength that then when you just play on some hardwood, you can really elevate your game. I see what he's trying to say, Chad. Do y'all agree with this?
And, you know what I'm saying? And
Maybe
you land like a
people
cat
just
and you
gotta
jump like a
start
cat.
streaming it.
Right.
But you gotta build your body up in order to do that. It doesn't just happen because you say you want to do that.
I think I do want
I
those. I
bet.
think that.
Let's
Okay,
do
here we
that.
go.
Okay, so that's what
The
we're
The
doing.
Camelo glasses. Here we go.
Camelo.
Hey.
Camelo. There we go.
Camelo,
Camelo
baby.
Pronounce it
glasses.
right.
Camelo.
Hey.
Do these break? Because you know Ray J said his don't break, but then they broke.
Everything breaks.
Everything breaks.
Stop playing.
Yeah, facts. I hear it. Hey, let me see.
Fire.
Okay. Y'all can hear this too?
I can hear it.
Fire.
A little bit, yeah.
Y'all ready? Hello. Ain't no way.
Relax. Look, you gotta, look, the glasses give you powers, Nah, I like it. Those are swaggy though.
These are swaggy. That's a
Those are
swaggy.
Yeah.
You swag me out. You swag me out.
There you go.
Oh. Nah, see, we was
I'm gonna let you
actually, yo, we
down.
was just in LA.
My favorite time going to the Garden probably was when my brother was going to play in the championship. Even though it
that's
wasn't the
tough.
Garden, but we was going during that time to watch him play there.
Right.
I always felt like that was his next step towards getting closer towards playing in the NBA. You know, when he was in high school, you know, the PSAL evolved and then I was able to play there. And I always envisioned myself playing on that court. You know, I was like, I'm gonna play on there one day when
Everybody
I was younger,
does, yeah.
right? Exactly. That was probably like my fondest memory. You know, when I first went there, and the whole time I was just sitting at the seats, like looking like how other people was gonna be looking at me playing.
Wow.
When you younger and,
That's
and
tough.
you go to the games, you always envision yourself playing on a court. You know what I'm saying? Like all little kids do. Everybody before that happens, it
Hoop
has
dreams,
to be.
bruh.
it's a vision first, right? You have a dream, then you have a vision, and then you have a
Anything
plan.
mentally
and then you go
perceived could be
execute it, and
physically
you go
achieved.
Do it, right? You got to go execute all of those different things. That's why sports is so cool, because you got to really go do it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just do it. You really got to go do it.
Right.
You got to really go do it.
And you had a front court seat because you have two brothers who played D1, right? Three brothers,
My oldest
okay.
brother played
Three
against
brothers.
Jordan. My oldest brother played against Michael Jordan. He played for Georgia University. Then I had another brother played at Texas A&M.
Okay.
Then I had another brother that was highly recruited. But, you know, having those guys play and then me being able to see them, I was able to see what it was that they wanted. I alluded towards wanting to make it to the NBA just as well as them. But my vision was different from theirs, from when they played, because I was able to see what they were able to do.
You were getting game reps before you got game reps.
Pretty much. I knew what they were
Talking
able
about
to
game
do, what they
speed,
were
yeah.
capable, all of that. And I knew what they were capable of doing, and they knew what I was capable of doing, because they were building me. They were building the machine, right, from the ground up. Because when I was in my mom's stomach, my brothers already had played and was hooping already. So they was looking at my mom's stomach like, yeah, he don't even.
It's kind of crazy that his whole family was basically all hoopers and that they played Michael Jordan. But I want to hear specifically what his experiences
know
are.
what he's gonna be doing. Our parents gave us a chance. I mean, I got more whoopings, but they.
I
my
probably
kids-
got more than you, brother.
Nah.
I promise you that.
So you saying you was acting up a lot?
And that's subjective. I wasn't acting up. It was just they was on me. You know what I mean? That's why I made it here today. So
That's
shout out my
I was gonna
parents.
say that. My sister Stephanie I'm her namesake. She named me Stephon. She told my mom after my mom,
Oh.
I'm the sixth child. If you name him Stephon, you don't gotta do nothing. And after the sixth child, my mom was like, here, like I'm good. No clean, mama. So she raised me my mom's raised us all that
Yeah,
inside
I
the
know.
house, but my sister took care of me. She was the person that did most of the discipline. For me, you know, having that and having people that could teach and tell you what to do is the ultimate.
Yeah.
Honestly, I really like listening about NBA players' background stories and how they came up, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of nice to hear, you know what I'm
I
saying?
had sisters that gave out the ass whoopings. I had a sister that went to go get her journalism degree so that I was able to understand the English language. So when I spoke in front of the camera, I wasn't going to be,
fire.
you know. She was like, you're not going to be saying you know a million times before you answer a question. To be able to have all of the experiences from my brothers and my sisters.
That's what I'm saying. You got game speed from your brothers. You got education from your sister. You got swooping from your mom. Like
Everybody.
Everyone
It's a
had to, bro.
contribution.
Everyone
Yeah,
had
no, I was gonna say it took a village.
It's
Yup.
a village.
It's a village.
People in my community was able to whip my
Yup.
It's people that are close to the family.
To the home, yeah.
That my mom know, that my mom can literally be like,
I know.
you already know if he doing something that he not supposed to be doing,
Get
make
his
sure
ass.
you tear up and you bring him here. So
I mean, I guess it's just a different era that we live in now, man. I definitely, you know, got my lessons to me as a youngin', but I don't think anywhere as extreme as this. Where they're like, anyone smack him if you're not doing it right. Yeah, that's kind of funny, but I mean,
Again.
You know, when I came out with Starbury, I was selling shoes for $14.98. I was selling clothes for this same style, fly stuff.
Yeah,
It don't
yeah.
front.
They get it from
Everybody
us.
know.
They get it from us. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He was saying that
it
from that
being
story we went to
sold.
on.
Yeah, Stephen Barry's. You know, and when I did that, I had the opportunity to see people in a different light because they were able to have access. It wasn't so much about just buying clothes and shoes because they were able to afford to buy clothes and shoes. But now they have access to someone who is thinking for them to have something at an affordable price. Being able to do that and then go to China and then have the knowledge now that I have of learning the business, not just in manufacturing, from logistics, from how to be a vertical platform, all the way from A to Z. That was all because of my trials and tribulations. So if I don't have those trials and tribulations, I don't get the opportunity to be able to sit here and talk to you guys about
man.
the next wave of the future, the Camelo glasses.
You still coach the team over in
no
Beijing?
coaching.
No, you don't, okay.
Nah.
Do you look forward to or have any like interest in like coaching in New York? Not in New York, but in the States, or you know, kind of giving back to the grassroots basketball
You know, I
community?
played basketball for 22 years. I come
I
from
didn't know.
my draft class is Kobe Bryant,
we gonna get there.
Iverson,
Yeah.
right?
Kobe and Iverson were in his draft class? Dang. So this was what? Late 90s, right, chat? And ooh, did this guy play in a tough era?
So you
that
know my
2000?
draft class, and I played, longer than everyone in my class. So after playing 22 years, I took off what supposedly was a break, thinking I was going to be retiring and taking off 3 or 4 years, and then possibly going into coaching. But then one of my mentors in China, he was like, "Look, Stephon," he was like, "It's kind of like this in China, in Chinese food. If you bring out the food, right, and the food is sitting on the table, it's gonna get cold. Nobody's not gonna want to eat it after it gets cold." He was like, "You're hot right now, so this is when you should coach, right after you finish playing." So I started coaching right after I finished playing. I did that. It was an experience. Different, very different, because,
This is
now you
cool.
have
It's
to
a cool
ask people
story.
to do something that you're capable of doing, and you think that it's easy, but those people didn't work like how you work to do what you're asking them to do, and for them to be consistent in what it is you're asking them to do. You understand what I'm saying? It was more of a challenge. That challenge I was okay with, but the managing is different in China because of the way how the system is.
Okay.
As far as with basketball. So I didn't want to manage and do certain things in certain styles. It was more of me not conforming. If I would have conformed, I probably would have been a way better coach.
Yeah.
But that was, where I was weak at and where I needed to grow. And I didn't really want to put the energy and effort into trying to grow and learn and go to another team. And I was like, I'm cool, I'm fine.
What you mean by conform? What are some of the things you would have had to?
Like, I feel like the players should be able to learn how to do something after they watch it. They should practice the way that I'm showing them how to do it, the speed. Because if you don't do things professionally at a game speed, it's not gonna work when you practice it. So you got to do it over and over, over and over, over and over, over and over, over and over.
You gotta practice it harder and faster than that to get it good during the game, man. But I see what he's saying. He's giving a lot of honestly good advice just in general for anyone trying to grow and have a business, and not even just business, just hoop and just strategy and how to really think when you ball.
As hard as you can. So when you go playing the game, it's slow motion. It's easy for me. They said, "Oh, you're like a professor when you coach." I'm like, well, people don't really know my basketball history. So when they learn my basketball history as me as a basketball coach, then they know how detailed and how organized I am as a hooper when I played. So everybody knows, Steph was like a point guard, for real point guard, that could play fancy, but played, more of a
By the
basic
book,
style,
yeah,
by the book game.
Nah.
And had hops and all of that. But dunk when I needed to dunk, to scare the opponent, not to waste energy. Lay the ball up, clap. It looked prettier when you clap, when everybody know you could windmill.
Yeah. You top of the food chain when it come to NYC players, period, making it to the league. Love the story. Everybody asks, what are your top players, top guards, and stuff like that. We'll do a blind ranking. I want you to rank these NBA players without knowing which one is coming next. All of them are from New York City. I'm going to just start the random names. Keep the order for me, C's.
Let's go.
Meta World Peace.
Okay, 5 for Meta. Not from a
Interesting.
basketball skill set
I'm not too
side,
knowing
from
about some of these
creating
players.
his own lane side, and
Yeah,
him
96
basically going from Ron Artest to World Peace. I mean, I just say, yo, what up, bro? I don't want to make no mistake. And that's why I give him, he carved his own lane out. And I seen him at St. John's, and I saw his whole movement. And he evolved from, the whole brawl thing and, went into his own thing. His style of play, he established himself. He became a champion. He's, he has his own lane.
And he knows
Yeah,
ball.
big shot
He
in
knows
that-
player,
in that run,
man.
too.
He made big shots, make big plays. When I seen him hit James Harden and James Harden didn't do nothing, I said, "There's no way. There's no
From
way.
New York. Yeah.
There's no way.
my
Homie. It's
God.
just not going down.
Yeah.
It's no way I'm getting hit like that, and it's not something coming."
I told you we talked to a real Brooklynite right here.
So anyway,
Lamar Odom.
Ooh.
LO. I give LO 4.
Skip to Malou.
2,
Okay. Sham God,
3,
Kemba Walker is number 1.
1.
Okay.
You like that? You like that list?
Ooh,
Yeah. Kemba got
Kemba
the
Walker
best
at number
out of all of
1. I like that. I like that.
And he from the Bronx.
Yeah,
Big Bronx.
Yeah, big
I
Bronx,
think
yeah.
he got more All-Star.
Yeah, he got like 3 or 4. He
got-
will get his jersey retired with the Charlotte
Hornets,
Hornets.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
he's definitely
beautiful.
gonna get it.
He deserves it. He's a great dude. I think his NBA career was better than all of our careers out of that group.
You want to do draft class?
Really?
All right, we do it. He brought it up. Like you said,
let's do it.
you're a
Let's do
part of an iconic draft class.
Facts.
Let's redraft the 1996 NBA draft class. Now knowing what you know, seeing everybody's
okay.
career, get the biggest
Kobe
names.
will be number 1.
Yep, undoubtedly.
I will put Iverson at 2. I'll put Steve Nash at 3 because he got 2 MVPs. I'll put Ray Allen at 4.
Okay.
Where
you putting yourself at?
Oh, I'll put myself too. I'll put Derek Fisher at 5, and I'll take 6.
That shot.
I don't look at
Derek
his shot.
Fisher?
I look at his whole body of work. But if it's got something to do, as
Chad, do y'all agree with that lineup in that order? I think it's a pretty solid lineup in the way he did it, man.
far as the world, I'll take 2.
Yeah.
Kobe.
Yeah. Good point. Yeah,
That's a great
fair
point.
Fair point. Very fair
I'm
point.
talking about the planet.
Yeah. You played in Minnesota. Cat played in Minnesota. He's a new face over there. And I was gonna say, even though he's from Jersey, he's close to his hometown, but somebody to be from New York and play from New York is special. As a New Yorker, we appreciate that, because it's tough playing in the Garden, right? What advice do you have for Cat playing here? Do you think that,
Play
he'll
like
be
he
solid?
mad every night. Don't play mad. Don't play like how you play after people talk about you, because they're going to talk about you every night. If you go out and you play as hard as you can every night
Oh,
and you leave it all on the court, everybody in NY going to see it. That's it. Like, stay out the street because, Instagram is real. Right? Everybody's
good
the
point.
media. If you got a phone, he'll be all right. It is what it is. He got to perform every night. He perform, I say 20 and,
tough, bro.
20 and 10 every night, I'm good. If I get 20 and 10 every night,
honestly, Cat's up there on my list. Like, I'd pick Cat over probably some of the big mans from back in the day, in my opinion.
I'm going to get some 30s, some 40s, and maybe a 50 piece. You know what I'm saying? But 20 and 10, that's aggressive. That's those numbers. You got to fight. You got to go at that every night to get 20 and 10 every night. But he can't play to the crowd, and he can't play to the people. He can't play to the people that's writing, because the people that's writing, they're not even looking at the game. How they gonna look at the game? They got deadlines. They gotta write the story, so he gotta really hoop. They watching the highlights. If you making highlights, he good.
I feel like you gotta tell him to stop shooting on them threes.
That's his game. Like, we don't want to take away from who he is as a player, but
Okay.
we want him to also, when he not making his threes, mix it up.
Yeah.
Now you got to go to the post.
That's what I don't.
Yeah.
That's what I
Right, you
need
got to
him
go to
do.
the post if it's somebody
don't
that's
like
strong. I want to see him get lower on his post-up moves, because he's so tall. When people go low on him, they have a center of gravity,
I get what you-
right? So everybody's
okay.
getting up under him. I want to see him face up and use his moves instead of face up trying to try to post.
See how smart he is of a player and how much strategy he understands there is with this man? Oh my goodness.
Post up and
This is
back
really
people
smart,
down.
bro. Really smart.
Post up in the middle of the paint. Let them push you out. You end up at the box.
Facts.
You end up at the box. Now you could get into your jump hook. You can get into your bag if you sit down.
And they got the personnel for that.
It sounds like we need Stephon on the Knicks bench, man.
That's
No. I like this. If I'm on the bench, I can't talk to y'all. I gotta
Bring him
work.
out of
but,
retirement, man. He's
for
that
me, it's
smart and
more of
tough.
like, I like being able to like have a view where I can speak to the people about the game.
Yeah.
Because
That's a fact.
it gives I could give insight. When people hear me speak, I'm speaking as a Knicks fan. I'm not speaking as a Stephen A. Come on, stop it.
I feel like we need you psycho in the playoffs, right? On your
I'm there.
on your Olympics vibe though.
I'm
like,
there.
Like standing up, you know what I mean?
He's there.
Yeah, that's like last year, just like you did in the Olympics. Like we need that vibe from you.
My
funny.
only thing with Cat is I feel like because he's new, he's gonna get the blame. He's gonna be the face of the blame.
Nah, he's not gonna
Like,
be the
Jalen
face.
is already
If
like,
he
tough.
already, if he go
Not yet.
out, he do what he.
Bro, honestly, I'd take Karl Anthony Towns over like Hakeem Olajuwon, bro. I don't know why they're hating on Cat.
He's supposed to do on the dance floor.
Everything good.
Everything
Not
good.
hating
good.
it.
We
Giving
ain't
him
got
some
be.
advice.
We ain't know that. That's a out. We not giving no outs.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, it's
no
tough.
way out, man.
Yeah, you on them courts?
Ain't no way out.
Nah,
It's do work. That's it. We want it. That's it. We want a chip. If we don't get a chip, at least let me feel that you going for it.
Yeah. He pulled up with the Dipset jersey and them choked up Timbs I saw. Like,
he was trying to really be from New York. You
Baggy
know what I'm saying?
pants,
That's why I said,
yeah.
see how when you said
That's
that, I'm
right.
like,
He from
I could
Jersey.
feel the energy. You get what I'm saying? I could, when you put the kip
Chill.
on,
Yeah,
when you put the kip on, I can see the
Let him
swag.
live,
Nah,
man.
I'm just saying. This is real New York. This is real New York.
Let him
I swear
live.
to God, I'm not that. I ain't no.
Cut. I need some more.
How tough is it, one, like, to play, you know, for the Olympic team, Team USA, the pressure?
No pressure at all. We lost, and the
pressure.
world was evolving at that time. We was going.
That was the
we
team
playing
before the
during
Redeem
war.
team. How do you feel about that?
Oh,
being
bullshit. LeBron started talking, oh, we the Redeem team. Get out of here.
What?
You was on the bench, too. You was there. You was part
He
of
was
it.
on your team, yeah.
Stop fronting. Don't act like you wasn't part of it.
That don't get talked about. That don't get talked about.
No, this is not nothing redeeming. There was a period of time where nobody wanted to play.
Yep.
It was during the war.
Yep. Yep.
We're not used to war.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
War.
other countries that are used to war, they was like, America's experiencing something where they might have a bomb thrown. We were in Turkey, there was a bomb that went off.
Oh, nah.
2-3 miles, the whole hotel shook.
Wow.
I said, what was that? I was like, is this an earthquake? It was like, nah, there's a bomb that went off. They're fighting. I was like, really?
That's
okay.
crazy.
We landed, I never forget, we landed in Belgrade. When we got off the plane, there were about 30 military tanks surrounding our plane.
Yo,
When we didn't
Chad, I would have been frightened out of my mind.
live in the Olympic Village during
Right,
the
yeah.
Olympics. We lived on the Queen Mary 3, and they had 24-hour divers underneath our boat.
Oh, no.
Exactly. So don't mind me if people thinking about the Olympics. All right. Nobody was thinking about the Olympics in Greece in 2004. For us, I'm talking about America. Other countries were okay. There were whoever wasn't dealing, like Ukraine is dealing with what they're dealing with. Only they're dealing with what they're dealing with. We were dealing with what we were dealing with during that time.
Fair enough.
You feel what I'm saying? Our American problems aren't everyone's problems.
True.
I heard David Stern say that this was good for basketball, you know, when we lost. I'm like, how can this be good for basketball
Lost.
and you're American at that time? But it was good for basketball because it showed how the world was evolving and internationally the game was growing. At that time, I'm like, we just lost. I don't want to hear you say that's good. This is good for basketball. You're supposed to be like mad.
Yep.
But it is a business, and I understand that. But at the same time, the game has completely surpassed everyone's expectations from
Yeah.
America when they see the top picks, mainly foreign players in the NBA draft, and Luka Doncic. You see Jokic. You know, you see the next
Exactly.
one beyond.
Yeah, it's grown so much.
He's illegal.
Yeah. Staying in the Olympics, talking this one that just passed. This is a memorable, if not the most memorable. It was a big one. We almost lost twice.
Nah, we won. No, almost.
Yeah, there we go. Hey, I ain't gonna argue with you.
What are your thoughts on, like, Steve Kerr essentially benching Tatum, right? I know you spoke about team dynamics,
Everybody can play, but he should have played.
but he should have played.
They didn't want him to play on that team. He didn't
Why?
fit for that team.
Yeah.
And they still won, so it's cool.
MVP talks. I don't know. I feel like they was mad
Steph
at
Curry
you.
should have got
Yeah.
the MVP, period.
And this goes back to my story about the
They're
media
mad at me
version.
because they think I'm a LeBron James hater. I'm like, I love LeBron James as a basketball player. They get mad because I don't agree that I don't think he's better than Jordan. I'm like, I played against all three of them.
Yeah.
I never seen Jordan or Kobe shoot an air ball at the free throw line. Have you?
Nah,
You?
Don't remember.
I can't bring it
All
up.
right, well, I mean,
What?
I've seen it. I watched it. If you shoot air ball scummies at the free throw line and then wipe your pants like your hands was wet, stop.
Bro, what? Yo, no way he's going at it on Braun now.
Relax. We from here. We not from there.
Yep. Everybody's gonna talk, but when you that star, conversation is gonna happen. And you a fan, like you said, I'm a fan of the game. You know, I'm gonna talk.
Yeah. It's why they saying it, because of him saying what he said, and they think the beef went on to that. I'm like, nah. I'm like, He said what he said about, and why I say what I want to say about him when I want to say it is because he violated, and he in violation until forever, probably.
Like you said
What?
earlier.
This is what it
LeBron?
is. Whenever we decide, you have a fight with somebody, you don't decide you start the
That
fight
is
with
true.
somebody.
That is true.
You don't decide when we fight again. We
is
fight
true.
whenever we say whenever I want to fight.
I'm like, yeah, unless we agree mutually.
That's it.
Got
And
it.
we ain't mutually agreeing on shit. So being that we ain't mutually agree on nothing, it is what it is. It's
Feel
up always.
I
It's
feel
all
that.
love
So
at the end of the day.
it's all love. But
Oh.
basketball wise, I think that as a basketball player, he's the most all around basketball player that ever touched the basketball. There's nobody. I'm mad.
There you go. I love that. I love that.
Magic for me was that. But then when I seen LeBron and what he's done, on the winning side, as far as playing
And
as far as
longevity,
taking
talked about
longevity, yeah.
everything. But as far as a basketball player, come on, man, it shouldn't even be mentioned in the same breath as Michael Jordan. As far as the
What? Bro, he just said he's the greatest, one of the greatest all-around players to touch the ball. And now he said he can't even be close to MJ? Bro, they're at least up there, bro. Okay, man, I get it. MJ's number one. But, bro, he's still up there, bro.
Olympics goes, you watch the energy shift. The whole planet watched Steph Curry do what he did 2 games in a row. LeBron was standing there front and
Steph
acting like
Curry
he
up
wanted
there,
the
bro.
basketball. He didn't really want to shoot no 3. Stop.
Probably not
Come
a-
on,
That reminded me
nigga.
of
But
the Ray Allen shot,
he
too, a
did
little
carry
bit.
them. He did carry them
He
throughout
played
there, though.
well.
He definitely did.
He did
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
He did what
did.
LeBron
He kept-
does.
Yep.
That's what he does on a team with a bunch of guys.
For sure.
You on a team to help. You're not carrying with KD and
Yeah,
Steph.
yeah.
You're playing well and you're doing all of the things that you do as a basketball player, and it works. It connects. It's no you did that and we didn't do anything because we are not capable. As people started to go to sleep and wake up and go to sleep and wake up, they started to be like, you know what? I'm watching it over and over again, and I'm looking at all of this, and he probably could have got MVP.
Yeah.
But it was, it's a great way for LeBron to end his script. And I love that the power that he has with the media and all of that.
His
but
kid, that's
The
we
big.
not saying
power
it,
he
like,
has with the media?
he was that before you became that. So it's up.
Nah, I get you. And then just on that tip, like the Bronny stuff is cool too. I know we talked about family
Yeah,
back too.
I love that.
That's dope.
Bronny has something that none of the people that are playing basketball has. He has his father, and he has the ultimate staff of people that can constantly teach him and make sure that he stays up the part. If
And
he
he
really
will.
wants to do that,
thing,
exactly.
exactly.
He loves the game. If he loves the game, it's going to show. So he has an advantage. He has an edge. The kid is bouncy. He's smart. He knows how to play. He understands the game. He has a smart father as a basketball player when he plays from the knowledge that he obtained over the duration of time that he's played the game. His father's able to give him big insight. So, he's in a really good position and a good spot for people to actually wait and watch and see if this rose can really grow through concrete. But people looking at it like it's really not concrete. My man came in like really done up.
Yeah.
So that's why people looking at it like that.
Yeah.
But in all actuality, if my son can play and he can hold his own, I'm going to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Period.
Push it, yeah.
And LeBron clap for that.
I think Bronny also
I don't understand what all the slander on Bronny is. I keep seeing a bunch of Bronny slander. I really don't see what there is to hate on him for.
said like, yo, I want to be the Drew
he all
Holiday. I
talked
want to
well,
be the
though.
Derek White type of player. So
That's
already
nice.
they already found the
That's
lane
great.
off that
Yeah, yeah.
comparison.
That's great. That's great
Yeah.
because that's gas. But nobody
Yeah.
wants to pick and say I want to be. No,
Yeah,
everybody
yeah.
wants
Facts.
to be that.
Yeah.
And if that's that, then we dealing with different mentality.
Yeah.
And we already picking out.
Probably lost already
lanes.
at that point.
Facts.
It's a win, but yeah.
No, because
yeah,
Drew Lane, that's not easy neither.
that
No,
is-
facts,
that
I
is-
mean.
Slow down, hold
Yeah,
on.
yeah, facts.
Relax. The Holiday family, forget about it. They are monuments on earth when it comes to the game and
Facts.
sports. Stop playing. They generate for real. It's a real organization right there.
What was it like to return to the Garden in the playoffs, get the love and all that?
Oh man,
that's a good
after
question.
all we went through, it showed the growth and the development between both companies because they're a company, I'm a company, and for us to be able to resolve and move forward in front of the planet because New York is New York. The city's so nice, they named it twice. It is what it is. For us to do it on that stage where people saw that and then they let everybody know that that's what it was. Because they asked me to come back, and it was through Wes. You know, Wes and I, he said something I didn't know. I said something, but we resolved it. I went to him straight up, apologized, and he was like, "Come home." His words exactly was, he was like, "You're a piece of the cloth."
Facts.
When I came here, we was down the team. We went to the playoffs, so I had impact right away. Things went up and down. I'm from NY. People from New York can talk about me, but other people can't talk about me.
That's family.
You feel me? So it's whatever. It's all love. And when I came home, and ever since I've been coming back home, the love has been just like how it was,
That's good.
15 years ago, 16
Exactly. I didn't win no championships in New York, but I'm a New York kid. And New Yorkers respect New York people when they see New York people doing something that's real. And, I think people seeing what I've done in China, they recognize that. Someone went to another country and was able to build monuments, statues, museums. You know what I'm saying? It ain't too many black kids from Coney Island can say they got statues and museums.
Hey, man, if y'all like this video with Stephon Marbury, man, hit that like button down below. It was definitely a little spicy when it got to the LeBron part, man. But comment down below what y'all's thoughts on this video, man. Comment other videos y'all want me to react to, and hit subscribe, man, if y'all are new or if y'all haven't already. And, hey, thank y'all so much for all the love and support. I'm going to catch y'all in the next video, and I hope y'all have a good rest of your day. Yes,